Hello ladies, it's Mr. O'Sullivan. Today we're going to look at lesson 3-8, writing the equation of linear function for feet apartments. So this is for part 3 of your apartment rental project. The learning target is, I can calculate the total amount paid over a given lease for an apartment by writing a linear function in the form y equals mx plus b. The procedure is going to be relatively similar from on Friday's lesson, where we had no fee apartments, except today we have to add one extra fee. Calculate how much money is paid at month 0, and when we talk about month 0, that's going to be including your broker's fee, your security deposit, and 1 month's rent unless specified. You will calculate how much you'll pay in addition at month 1, calculate the slope using your points, and then find the y-intercept by using one of your points, and then put it all together, write the equation of y equals mx plus b. Now, some of you might have made noticings on what the slope is and what your y-intercept is in relation to rentals, but you still need to find all the information by hand due to it being an intensive writing and math project. So let's look at this loft in, I believe, NoHo, which is north of Houston. And if you look, it's pretty expensive. So what we're going to do is we're going to write a linear function for this very, very nice apartment at Bond Street, which actually I pass on my walks home. So here's the first thing we're going to do. We want to find out how much we have to pay at month 0. So month 0. If we think about month 0, we have to pay our first month's rent, which in this case will be $6,500. We have to put down a security deposit, which will also be $6,500. And then we have to do a broker's fee, because if we look, there's no mention of this being a no-fee apartment. So fee will be another $6,500. So if I add all that together, I do 6,500 plus 6,500 plus 6,500, so 6,500 times 3, and that's 19,500. So before I even move into this place, I have to put almost $20,000 in. So I can write this as an ordered pair of 0, 19,500. Now we need to look what happens at month 1. So at month 1, I'm just paying an additional $6,500 because I'm only paying my rent. So I'm just paying an additional $6,500. So I do 19,500 plus 6,500, which means I will have paid, let's see, $26,000 after 1 month. So I can write this as an ordered pair as 26,000. Now what we're going to do is, based off our procedure from above, is we're going to calculate the slope. So let's calculate our slope. So our slope is the change in y over the change in x. So I'm going to subtract my y value. So in this case, my 26,000 and my 19,500. And I'm going to do that over 1 minus 0. When I type that into my calculator, I get 6,500. So I know my slope is 6,500. So if I go to my equation of y equals mx plus b, I know I can substitute in that 6,500. So I have 6,500x plus b. Now I need to choose my favorite point. I'm going to do my 0, 19,500. So I know that 19,500 is my y value. So I have 19,500 equals 6,500 times 0 plus b, because I'm substituting in that x value of 0. This is going to cancel. So I get 19,500, too many zeros, equals b. So my y-intercept is 19,500. So my equation for this apartment after 1 year would just be this: 6,500x plus 19,500. And that's your final answer. Now, let's write a linear function to represent this nice 2-bedroom, no, 1-bedroom, my apologies, in Hudson Heights, which, 1 second, let's see. Yep, Hudson Heights. Okay, so let's look to see what happens for this one. I'm not sure what happened. My iPad just glitched. So this is called Fort Washington. It's a 4th floor Art Deco, 1 minute to the A train. You have a lot of exposure. It only takes 25 minutes to get to Midtown, and you're near a lot of things. Oh, and look, you have an elevator. So as we can see, this is a feed apartment because there is no mention of this being no fee. So before we even move in, so month 0, we've got to do our rent, our deposit, and our broker's fee. So in this case, our rent is $22.50. Our deposit is also going to be another $22.50. And our security fee, or broker's fee, it's going to be another $22.50. So when I add that $22.50 up 3 times, I get $6,750. So that means before I even move into this place, I've already paid $6,750. But now month 1 is going to take place. So month 1, I'm only paying an extra $22.50. So I'm just paying my rent. So I'm going to add that to my $67.50. When I add that to $67.50, I get $9,000. Which means I can represent this as an ordered pair as 1, $9,000. So now that I have this information, we're going to find our slope. So let's find our slope. So to find our slope, we're going to do the change in y over the change in x. So I'm going to subtract my y value, so in this case my 9,000 and my 6,750, over 1 minus 0. When I type that into my calculator, I should get 2250. So I can say my slope is 2250. So when I go to y equals mx plus b, I get y equals 2250x plus b. I'm going to substitute in my 0, 6,750. So I have 6,750 equals 2250 times 0 plus b. Anything times 0 is 0. So I just get my y-intercept of 6,750. Now I put it all together, and my final answer is going to be y equals 2,250x plus 6,750. And that's my final answer. And that's the equation to represent the total amount of rent paid. Now, don't forget to complete your exit ticket on this very, very nice loft apartment in Clinton Hill. If you have any questions, email myself or Miss Townsend.